About 4 years ago, the state of Ohio came to me and said, Kordell, we just bought this very expensive sales course for all the universities and colleges in Ohio. Could we pay you to take that sales training and go teach all the universities and colleges? And then could we pay you to go teach the universities and colleges how to sell that information? And so I taught a whole bunch of people, and their sales all took off. I said, it can't be that easy, right? It can't be that easy. So I wrote a book. And last November, I was at a conference in Texas somewhere, and one of my clients was there. I said, did this thing work? She said, Kordell, I didn't tell you? No. She says, our sales went from $3 to $5 million in 1 year. How many of you have been to a place called Chipotle? Anybody here? Chipotle. You can have one item, a burrito, 1,000 different ways. I come home. My daughter says, Dad, you need to take us to Chipotle. I walk through the door and she's dressed in aluminum foil. I said, what are you talking about? She says, she grins, she's got aluminum foil across her teeth. I said, what are you doing? She says, we're going to go to Chipotle and you're taking us. Why am I going to Chipotle's? She's because it's Halloween. If you go into Chipotle dressed up like a burrito, they give you a free burrito. We said to this guy, what are you doing? Why are you guys giving away these $6 burritos for free the whole day? He said, well, we figure it costs us about $1 million in free burritos on Halloween. But, he says, nobody knows this. We watch the price of our stock goes up about $5 to $7 million in a course of 1 week as everybody discovers us for the first time. Are you creating customer experiences that people will come for a burrito and come dressed up in aluminum foil so they too can get their own free burrito? Who's been to an Apple store in here? Anybody? Is that an experience or what? Right? Because we go to this store and I said, I just want an iPod. This guy says, well, do you want it with chrome-plated mud flaps and reverse induberators and all that razzle-dazzle? I said, I want that iPod. So he gets me the iPod. He says, do you want a bag? I don't care. Let me get you a bag. He brings me the bag. The bag is a backpack. So now I put my iPad in my backpack and I put it over my shoulder like every good college-age kid should do. And I walk out to the car. Because when you go to an Apple store, like going to get a Chipotle, it's an experience. Emotion causes motion. Well, I want motivated customers. Then you got to get them a little emotional, right? If you want some motivated customers, you got to get them a little emotional. I have a bag of kisses. What did I pay for this bag of kisses?
About $4. About $3.67.
I'm getting about $2.50 to $4, right? Would you give these to somebody as a gift?
Yes.
Yes? Because guys, I want you to pay attention. If you go to your wife and you say, she's going to do this. Okay? Because if you give these as a gift, there's a proper way to give these as a gift. Right? What you do is you put them in a coffee mug, and then put tissue coming out of the coffee mug, right? Or you strap it to a teddy bear, and you say hugs and kisses. So, what is this? How do you know it's Godiva? Chocolate radar, right? And so $3, how much did I pay for this? 20? 25? What's in the box, he says. So, same weight, 10 times the price. Would you give this as a gift? Yes. No, I'd keep it, she says. Because there's a proper way to give this as a gift. Right? What is your message? Because do you sell this the same way you sell this? Do you communicate your value on this the same way you communicate your value here? The customer doesn't believe your message when you first contact them. Until you touch them, how many times? 7. A phone call, that's 1. A postcard, that's 2. An email, that's 3. An article click, that's 4. 7 touches. Quit waiting like a vulture for somebody else to kill it and hand you dinner. Get after it, make it happen, become a cheetah, dominate the jungle. Today, with information so readily available, you're not valued for what you know, you're valued for what questions you know to ask. Now, the customer will not buy until they, now listen to that again, the customer will not buy until they admit they've got a problem. They won't. They've got to say it. If you think you can talk them into submission, that they have a little pole and a white flag they can raise, that won't work. They have to admit they have a problem. So as long as you're talking, they're not buying.
Learning a lot of good stuff.
Really enthusiastic.
I thought it was great. There was a lot of different ideas, new ideas, so
It was wonderful.
very informative and energetic.
And
It was excellent. It got everyone to think outside the box.
it was most awesome.
He talked to the audience, and he didn't just talk to them, he talked with them.
Entertaining, funny, just an all-around great guy.